Well, don't even know where to start with that one. 46 minutes in, you're 4-0 down. It looks like you know, the world's closing in, and you're finishing here on an absolute low note. And then all of a sudden, you make a change, and you almost win in the end.
Ah, well, you know, disappointed we don't get a 5-4 there at the end. First 30 minutes of the game, I think we're on top. We've hit the bar. We've missed a couple of easy chances. We should be after half an hour, 2-3 up. Then we switch off. They get down the side with a quick free kick and get a goal, and then we just capitulate for 15 minutes to half time, and we end up 3-0 down at half time, which doesn't reflect how the first half goes. But when does it ever? We always end up behind. So we come out the second half. You know, we organise everything in at half time. You know, we make sure everything's sorted at half time, and within 10 seconds we're 4-0 down. And to be honest, with young Dean, he's obviously disappointed himself because the fourth goal and maybe even the second goal where he's miscontrolled it. But the boy's not long turned 18, and he's been absolutely fantastic for how many games, and he's doing his job week in, week out. And there's going to be times when these young boys do drop below par, and unfortunately for him it was today. I'm kind of half glad with it as well, because he's been doing so well for us. You're waiting for that fall to see how he reacts off of it to come back. So he'll be back. He'll enjoy it. You know, we've got a few games left throughout that he can play in with the 18s, the academy, and obviously the game next week. So he'll react good off of that, and he'll be back better from it. But you know, tactical genius bringing on Jake Bettles, and you know, you make a couple of subs that have got to be positive. So you throw a couple of boys on and a bit of hope that you're going to get something. And when he scores off his first touch from the edge of the box, you think, well, we might get something here. And absolutely credit to the boys, because yes, we're defending is second to none. But no, going forward, we've shown week in, week out that we've done really well going forward, and we've got to sort out the defensive side of it. But yeah, absolutely credit to him for great character, great desire for a nothing game for us to come back and get the point.
I think the thing when you get the first goal, you probably, even though they're 4-0 up, you kind of know how fragile they are. You know how big that game is, and then you know the pressure's off. You can really go for it, and they crumbled really, didn't they, as well?
Yeah, I mean, that's their third game in 5 days as well. Yeah. So I mean, it is really tough. You know, it's really tough for them trying to fight a relegation battle with the likes of Lincoln, Baseford, and then ourselves. You know, who are you know, we're a fast-paced team, and they came and they kind of sat in and tried to do their job, and they done it well. And I think they were just knackered towards the end, and we took full advantage of that, which is credit to our boys for sticking in at it, because you know, when you get to the end of the season, you need something to get you going. We got that goal, but I tell you what, if the crowd's not 420, 430 here, banging the boards, getting behind the boys, I don't think we'd have got back into it. So when you've got that bit of atmosphere, it really gets everybody going, and I think, you talk about the cliche of 12th man, I think the 12th man really helped us pull through today.
At the end of it all, you're 5 matches unbeaten, so you're one more game away from you know, from being unbeaten in that 6-match stretch that we talked about before the game. So you know, one more game to go, and hopefully you can head off into the summer with you know, with a bit of a spring in your step.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the big picture of things, we've not drawn enough games. Now I know that sounds silly, but when you're looking at a few games back, you think Frickley here in January, you think Belper away, you know, you think Gresley here. Instead of being 0 points, that's 3 more points, and you look how far we're going to be off the playoffs, and we've not drawn enough games where we've lost out by that odd one. So when you actually look at the last few games to get us on that run today, grabbing a point from it, I can take loads of positives out of it, because I'm thinking the mentality of the team has massively changed over 6-8 months, and now we're looking at a team that isn't going to get beat, whether we go 1 down, 2 down or 4 down. We always give ourselves a chance of getting back into it, because we've got so many exciting players. It's brilliant for the crowd to watch, but it's not great for me standing that side of the pitch, I tell you.
You're going to go grey in a hurry here, aren't you?
Oh yeah, no, I think I'll be grey before I'm 30.
Just finally, it looked like a bit of a nasty one for Dino.
Yeah.
So it looked like a dislocated shoulder. Is that?
Yeah,
what
it is. I've just seen him there. The ambulance is coming to get him. He's dislocated his shoulder. I think we've got kind of lucky on it. It doesn't look like it's any break or any fracture on any of the bones. It looks like it's just a straight dislocation. So, I mean, if he can get that put back in, then he might be available for next Saturday. If obviously when it gets X-rayed, that he's fine. But I've went in there. He's in good spirits. He's in a bit of pain, obviously, but he should be okay, which I'm glad of, because you don't want anybody to have any sort of nasty injuries.
Perfect.